This is going to be this whole shakeup. Talking about change, like the transition into CS:GO 2. Who's going to be able to pull that off well, and who's going to be able to maintain their level? I mean, you really could. Like that's the truly scary thing coming out of this player break. And if that is going to be the transition, that we go straight into CS:GO 2, post transition, sorry,
CS2.
CS2. What
it's
did I
not called
say?
CS:GO 2.
Oh, okay, whatever. CS2, yeah. In my mind,
I didn't make
still
the name.
CS:GO. It's like it might as well be a fucking
course.
patch. It's still the same game, but whatever.
Yeah.
CS2. If they go straight into CS2, dude, that's going to shake things up in a real way because, I mean, it's a different game. I mean, different movement, different feel, I mean, you got players saying that it feels like 64 tick and not 128. I mean, that's going to throw people off. I mean, there's going to be stuff where we're really going to see, especially the veteran players like Elige, whether or not they've got it in them to adapt to a new game and put the hours in, or if they're going to get left behind. And this is just going to be the send-off, right? The CSGO major and whatever other tournaments come up. I mean, I think IEM Dallas Liquid are going to be playing at that. I'd be amazed if they didn't, considering it's pretty much their only home event. Yeah, we're gonna have an Dallas. Oh yeah, there's also Blast Washington. Although I don't know if did they make it for Blast Washington? That's a good question.
The problem is, Semmler, they claim that the open beta now, behind the scenes, will maybe start like October, maybe September. So that would actually mean we have all the tournaments. We have like Cologne, we have loads of fucking Blast, etc. So the stupid thing is we're end up having way more tournaments than we thought.
Doesn't Cologne come after the player break?
Even if it does, it would be in CSGO, wouldn't it?
Do you think so?
I just said if the open beta is in September, logically, how can the game?
Fair enough.
You know what I mean? If that's when the beta starts for everyone, surely the game doesn't get switched till then at least. And surely beta, I don't even know. Dude, that's why I think the major might be scheduled for next year as well. Because normally you wouldn't shift in beta. There'll be all bugs. You'd switch when retail comes. I mean, there's not going to be a sold, you know what I mean? You'd switch when you exit beta, surely, so like at the end of the year or early next year. So I get here's the thing.
Okay,
it
so
wasn't the end of CSGO. It was just the end of the CSGO majors. That's what I tried to frame it as, you know. As far as I know, there's still a bunch more tournaments, yeah.
Yeah, okay. That's
it's certain, but that's what I've heard.
The timing just feels so fucked yet again.
Oh, it does.
Yet again. It just feels like that is the capstone right there. It should have been the CSGO major. We end it now, and now we move on into the next game, and we see who thrives and who dies and who moves on and all of that, right? Like that should have been the play. And instead, now we're going to have a whole bunch of other CSGO events that are going to carry on instead of getting that fresh start post major. It does feel a little disappointing.
Although, by the way, you are right. The player break now is before Cologne because now it's from June to July.
That's why I thought Cologne
it used to be like August or something.
Because ESL would they'd be salivating over that. I mean, just the best case scenario for them, as far as Cologne would be concerned, would for it to be CS2. Because then, dude, everybody's going to be tuning in to watch that event to see how teams perform, what the game looks like.
Another thing that's mad is, how do you end the last CSGO major without a video, like Marvel cutscenes at the end about CS2?
Right.
Am I missing something? What the fuck's going on? Why is that not like a thing at the end of the fucking stream? So weird, isn't it? The decisions made are so weird about this major, mate. And also, you're just giving such a terrible negative stereotype because obviously French people are considered to be lazy, at least by the English. So, like, then you just put in no fucking effort and they're just out of smoking. I would get to it like that. Je suis fatigué.
Why does everybody have to sound like Shocks?
They're
like
all
your other
Shocks.
voices, Red Eye.
Of course, every commentator just bloody hell. Oh, Blonders, I fucking love you, mate. We came up through Blast together. We got brutally, savagely wrecked. But here we are, in the end, me and you, the bitter end. And first with the 3K.
That's why, I mean, again, that's all we're going to be feeling about this major. It's not even a major. It just feels like a Blast Fall Finals or something. It just feels like a Blast event. Like, all right, cool, we had a Blast event. Awesome. And ZywOo got the trophy at the end. And that's supposed to be important. Oh, yeah, because it's called a major. But did it feel like a major? Was there anything that made it stand out as a major? Unfortunately, it just felt like another event. That's probably going to be the mediocre way that this all kind of finishes up, and as far as CSGO majors are concerned. And then great, Blast, they really built us up too. I guess that's also why the disappointment is there, is because, dude, they wouldn't shut up about all of the amazing, awesome things that they were going to do this major going into it. Like you really were. I was interested. I was like, holy shit, okay. Usually these guys don't fuck around. Like, Nicholas and all these guys, it feels like, okay, they're going to be able to do something good. And they just wouldn't shut up about it. Just like, oh, we're going to knock it. Hopefully, we live up to the expectations, yada, yada, yada. And it's like, no, sorry, you didn't. you really didn't. You dropped the ball pretty hard. And, well, here we are.
See more cool, funny, interesting clips based on topics from my content? Well, subscribe to this channel then, or, you know, be a pleb and don't.